So what you're about to see was recorded live on stream for a fun little project I've been working on in the background. I joined another band. We've been working on a few things, an EP and a music video. Keep an eye out for those later this year. As for other projects, we've had the script done for a while, but we just started production on King of the Hill Part 3. And of course I've been working on my own albums as well. I was thinking about just doing a quick preview, because I've got a lot of stuff that's 80-90% done. It just needs that last little push. Anyway, enjoy the stream. I'm going to leave a link to our new channel down in the description. And keep an eye out for live shows too. So if you're in VR chat, come pay us a visit in one of our shows. Wow!
Behold the glory.
Oh, well, this is interesting. Why didn't we play here? Well, there was one very small technical reason. I didn't want to. Let's go on up to the stage and get a closer look at the equipment. Here we have the setup. That is all the equipment we use. Believe it or not, we do use microphones. They're SM57s.
Oh.
We have my beautiful Gretsch Streamliner. Oh, I love this thing. Just a personal note. I love that the Gretsch line of things can be used to really kind of genre bend anything. I'm one of those people, you might hear it in the music, we kind of get all over the place tonally, so this is really good for that adaptability. Anyway.
Nerd.
We have our lovely Casio synthesizer made for ages 8 and up only, okay? So, this one, this is actually, no joke, this is modeled after my first instrument ever. We do use the samples on it, but there's really not too much that goes in. But what does go in is our magic synthesizer. It's not magic. It is really low texture, so it might be kind of hard to see what's going on. Basically, there's a bunch of buttons and dials, and there's our brain module.
The brain module.
Yeah. If you ignore the screams, the music that it creates is really good, actually. Okay, we have our vintage drum set. This is a 1930s Pearl drum set in bad shape. But it makes killer drums, and when Roma's on the drums, it's a sight to behold. Shout out. This is
Roma.
Motley's bass. Although Gopal does have a very sick bass, we'll have to show that off here in a second. This is Motley's bass. But sometimes we do use this amp. This is the Emissary amp. It is a vintage Greg, and yeah, Scarlett Duo. Don't show the Scarlett, actually. Here's my piano. I really love this piano. I bought it around 2003 and 4 on auction. When Super Mario 64 was it hadn't gone through its renaissance yet. It wasn't quite retro. So nobody wanted this stuff. And I snagged it up, and now, oh my god, dude, I have the piano from the Boo Mansion in Super Mario 64. What a treat. And you know what? It was so chompy in the game, it just didn't have proper care. You know, you see, he keeps his mouth open for me. Well, no problem. It's because I treat him with respect. Come on, Miyamoto. Get it together. So, First Class Coffin is a combination of... It's a combination of channels. We have Diggy Bones, who has a storied history of music production. But really the only other project that I have is my own band, Altered Evil. And if you check the YouTube channel, there is loads of videos where I'm at this desk here doing a review or talking about a subject. This is kind of my production space.
Oh, shit, yeah! Pizza!
Oh my god, just drop it on the floor!
That smells good.
Okay, well, I was gonna have a snack, but I guess not. This is kind of my favorite room in that place because it's the most elegant and complete, I guess you could say. It's just aesthetically, it stayed the same pretty much the time since it was built, which is the late 18th century. A couple of family photos. Shout out to Dad for being pink. Actually, these are my cousins. The one in the back is my favorite. All right.
Wait a second now. What's this? What's this?
No, you don't need to see that. You don't need to see that. You don't need to see that. It's not ready. Okay, it's still no. Come on. We don't need to look at that. We've some of the people here have not spent enough time in VR chat to know. Okay. We're not talking about cat girls or cat boys today. We are going to the hallway though. Okay. This is our spooky hallway. We love to use it to shoot spooky things and long shots for things. If you'll recall the movie The Shining, there's a hallway in that movie. So think about that. Molly's grandparents. I honestly just keep this photo around because I think it's really funny. No idea how old
They're
that
so
is.
handsome.
Yes, aren't we all?
Well, I am.
I just kind of want to show off a little bit of a personal thing. It's kind of a tradition here. We've got 4 generations of Von Dons and their cars, with mine here at the bottom. Uncle Vlad with his, oh God, what was that? It was a Barracuda. It was a Plymouth Barracuda. Very rare car. Very cool. We don't want to go down here. This is the dungeon. Oh God. Well, it's locked. You're not getting in. Sorry.
That's my favorite place.
We should hit the foyer first, right?
All right.
Yeah, just over here. There's a screen projection on right now.
What?
Say hello. Say hello.
Hello.
You ever play an N64?
What?
That's right. I don't know if the stream is the best place to have this conversation, but the N64 is very relevant to us, buddy. Let's just keep going. Here's a lovely piece made by a rival band of mine, actually. It's a very nice gesture. Here's the foyer. Now, I really like the foyer because it almost kind of reminds me, to anybody who's played any of the Resident Evil games, it's really like just a nice place to make a big entrance. I spent a lot of time trying to keep this clean. I don't want to talk about how many times I got bloodstains on this place. Let's just go out the front door, the front gate. This place is like a citadel. Oh, you're outside now. Essentially, we are in I don't like to call it a castle. I would prefer to call it a manor. It's kind of set up more like a manor, but it is a giant stone building, so it's okay to call it a castle, I guess. Not a big deal. We are kind of situated on a big mountain hilltop here in a valley, and the whole valley is the property of the estate. This is where it's going to get. You're going to have to be patient with me because we have to literally like walk or run to all these different places. And if you've ever been on a farm and tried to check out all the like outbuildings in a farmstead or something, you know, you're just going to have to set in. This might take a minute. Okay, here we go. Let me give you the scenic view. Down there's the lake. The lake has many lovely creatures. And it's quite a drop, so you don't want to fall down there. We used to have a decent lookout spot here, but, you know, time passes and the wood falls down, and I'll get to fixing that, don't worry. We could move back through to the courtyard and move that way. Towards the back of the castle, we could see the shrine, we could see the courtyard, or we could go this way and visit the graveyard and the spooky forest. What do you think? Chat? Is there chat?
There are a few folks out there.
Okay, graveyard, let's go.
All right.
Is there a way I'm going to be able to download this? I might as well just upload this on my YouTube channel as well. All right, so look out. The way to get through here can be a little bit tricky. The woods will try to fool you. Just stick behind me. I'm talking to the camera. Diggy can handle himself. Yeah.
Into the cemetery.
You almost got tricked, dude. You almost got fooled. I can't believe those trees. What did they whisper to you? Look at that shot. We didn't even bury these people symmetrically, but that is just like straight down.
This would make a wonderful place for a concert. I do say so myself.
I think maybe you're onto something. Let me get my guitar out.
Look at that.
I like things that bite, baby.
Ooh, that's foreshadowing.
Come on, whip it out.
We're just posing for you all. Check it out.
I'm posing, all right.
Come
We're
here.
posers.
we are 100% posers.
You know, that shape looks strangely familiar.
Oh,
well. It's probably nothing.
Close up. It's a close up. Close up of Diggy. Look at these faces. It's the most beautiful faces you've ever seen. Yes. Yes.
So I'm going to show you a secret spot, all right?
No.
We have to we have to kind of jump off a place and then respawn, but don't worry about it. Grab the camera, let's go. I have an idea. Oh no! Oh no, we got lost in the forest! Oh. I'm gonna have a realistic panic attack. Okay, let's respawn.
Oh, look at that. That was magic.
One last spot to visit.
Off we go. Off we go. Here we go. To the blood grass.
This is a splendid spot.
blood.
One of my favorites to hang out. It's very meditative, you know, to do some gardening instead of biting and sucking blood. You wouldn't get it. So the soil table here is really weird. It's very rocky. As you can imagine, purple undead soil doesn't do well for a lot of crops. So I've had to do a lot of experimentation. I've had to do a lot of generations of plants to build a tolerance to the soil. You should have seen the first time I tried to grow bananas. They were all like weird and twisted and like a dark red. It was gross, dude. They did not taste good. But eventually, we did get pumpkin. We've got cilantro. We got, I don't know, green stuff. Yeah. This is what grows here. This here's my bloodgrass farm. So bloodgrass is a unique plant. It only grows in kind of like undead regions and astral realm, like hellish type climates in ecosystems. Bloodgrass contains hemoglobin and other proteins, and it like mimics the essence of blood. So as a vampire, I'm pretty much required to, that is how I sustain myself. So the fact that I could grow a plant that mimics blood to satisfy my vampire bloodlust without doing any killing or sucking, because, you know, vampires don't always want to suck. So if the time comes, I can blend this into a smoothie or just use it as a salad. You can dry and smoke it. So there's all kinds of ways to take it in. You know, culturally, before vampires existed before. God, I don't want to do this rant. I'm just going to be as quick as I can, okay? Vampires existed before Dracula, the novel, before the person. And there was a whole culture of vampirism. There were substitutes like this plant that were kind of part of a vampire diet, but they fell out of fashion because the introduction to the public culture of vampires through Dracula threw that off. And it's just one of those things that gets lost to history. And I think it's important to spread the word on bloodgrass. Okay, that's all I got to say about that. We got one more location, and then I think we're just about done. What do you think?
I think we might have an added surprise if things worked out correctly. We'll see.
Oh, okay, I know what you're thinking. Okay, yes, one more spot. Let's go. I really hope the collision works on this. I think it does. Oh, okay, cool.
Well,
yes, the gate totally opened, and you totally went through it.
you ever go to Skyrim? Place is crazy.
Oh, okay.
Reminds me of this.
Welcome to the sacrificial altar.
Yes. My favorite place.
You can get on top. You should be able to. If you're lucky. There we go. Why don't you pan back here and get this?